We are here, Ball Central Podcast. Yo, welcome one and all to the recording on the YouTube channel, or however you're listening to this audio visual to the Ball Central Podcast. You can see it every Wednesday at noon, uploaded on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, YouTube, and others. We have a two-man group today. Keem and Elijah are both doing their thing, as usual, adulting. We might have some special guests up later in the show, but we'll see depending on their availability. But as of right now, me and John. John, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm glad to talk to you, Phil. I'm glad it's just me and you two to start off the show. It's a great start. We keep it rolling. Why not? Let's go. I'm missing Elijah and Akeem very much because their sports knowledge and their perspectives are killer. And I'm dying.
And comebacks.
Their comebacks killer. I'm dying to hear what Akeem thinks about this pass interference that happened this week. It was almost as bad as since Dak's catch against the same team. I don't know. It's been a good week, but I'm excited to even talk to our special guests. You know what I mean? Hopefully, one or two of those guys get on. So,
for me, pretty good week so far. Fantasy football and basketball just wrapped up for the week. I went 8-0 in fantasy basketball and football. So,
damn, congratulations.
Hey, I'm just sometimes you have it, sometimes you have it. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, I guess that's a fact.
Hey,
yeah,
we out here, and hey, it's Tuesday night when we record. Great and happy to be with my boy John talking sports as usual.
Thank you.
Let's kick things off. We got our favorite games and player of the week. We're gonna go with Akeem's first. It was Dallas and Green Bay. Basically, at this point, we know Akeem's gonna pick anything Dallas related for game of the week. So, hey, Dallas Green Bay, a very rough game for Dallas, especially at the end, and some calls didn't go their way. John, can you explain the pass interference call?
Yeah, so there's
pass interference call.
There's this pass interference at the end of the game that wasn't called on CeeDee Lamb. Is that's who it was on, right? That's who got like pass interference on, right?
I think it was Jai Alexander on CeeDee Lamb, maybe.
Yeah,
it was a Packer secondary member on CeeDee.
It was like a clear call though, and they didn't call it, and that was one of the big plays that ended up in them losing that game, and that's such a crazy loss. You know what I mean? Because it's the Green Bay Packers who, we've talked on the show how they're struggling. You know what I mean? They're not winning games. You know what I mean? And then they beat the Cowboys who are supposed to be contenders. So it's interesting. It's interesting what's happening. But that was his favorite game. That's what's up.
Oh, what did you think about the Cowboys' decision to go for it on 4th and 4 instead of kicking a field goal late in overtime?
I know people are going to say after the fact you get the points. You know what I mean? No matter what. But I thought it was gutsy, and, I'd do it again. So, I'm one of those people that would do it regardless. If I lost the game, it's a fine loss to me. I could have gotten the points. I could have advanced, but, I wanted to win it right there, and I thought it was good effort, and, it just wasn't enough effort to get it. So,
right.
I don't know.
Very tragic. Honestly, you know how Aaron Rodgers is against the Cowboys, especially in clutch situations. It's kind of tough to make either call because at one end, if you convert it, you have a chance to obviously go for the touchdown, try to win. But if you don't, that's what happened. The bad side of it, Aaron Rodgers goes on the field in classic fashion against the Cowboys. So,
but he's going down the field regardless. I don't mean to be like that,
but that's for a touchdown.
You never know. That's what he'd have to do if you kick a field goal. There's no way he's kicking a field goal, Aaron Rodgers. You know what I mean? He's not winning the game otherwise. So he has to score a touchdown regardless. Was it unfortunate that they missed, you know what I mean, and they didn't get enough yards, and then he went down and scored a touchdown? Yes. But I think either way you're giving the ball back to Aaron Rodgers. You know
if Dallas scores a touchdown, it's game over in overtime.
Yeah, I get that too. But what I'm saying is, I'm fine with not making it. If I didn't make it from the get, I'd be fine with that. You know what I mean? I'm going for it on 4th down over taking a field goal and giving it back to someone like Aaron Rodgers any day of the week, because normally his name is Tom Brady, and it's a different story. You know what I mean? You don't want to give someone that opportunity. The Patriots let the Giants do it twice. You know what I mean? It's just anybody can do anything at the end. You know what I mean? So
Nice.
Go for it at the end.
You got to bring it. Yeah, you got to bring it up.
Phil, when we talk about the Giants, I have an announcement that you're going to be so pissed about. But okay, go ahead.
Always got to bring it up. Okay, and his player of the week we'll bring up later because it involves Elijah and John's player of the game of the week. Mm-hmm. So my game of the week, pretty much, Colts and Las Vegas Raiders. Pretty much Jeff Saturday's debut as a coach. His only coaching experience as of late before this was high school football, and he was 3-7. So basically, the Raiders said we can lose to someone who hasn't coached in college or even assistant in college or the pros, and we get our ass kicked by the Colts, who everyone thought was dead. So Matt Ryan comes back from being benched and replaces Sam Ellinger. He rips off a 39-yard run. Jonathan Taylor does well. Everyone looks like they know how to play with Matt Ryan back, and the Raiders lose a game that they were supposed to win, especially against Josh McDaniels versus, coach. So
versus nobody who he's never coached a game in college or the NFL. And Josh McDaniels coached Tom Brady for so many years, bro. He has so much promise.
Coordinated Tom Brady.
Coordinated that. I guess it was mostly Tom, but I'm just saying, like, it's crazy. If you're a Las Vegas Raiders fan, I think you want to fire this guy. I don't know if I don't understand how he still has his job after losing to a team with a coach who's never coached before, who didn't have a play caller. You know what I mean? They basically, they probably just gave it to Matt Ryan and was like, "Hey, do what you can." You know what I mean? You've been here. You know what I mean? We're gonna go with you, and we're gonna see what happens. And they did well. I don't know. Maybe it was Frank Wright. You know what I mean? Maybe Jeff Saturday just needs to be the CEO who, works with the offensive line, who, lets his individual coaches help coach. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens in Indianapolis, because no one thought Jeff Saturday was going to win his first game, at least the first week. All right. Phil, do you have any bets on it?
I bet did I bet anything?
I'm just wondering, because it wasn't worth it to me. You know what I mean? So it could have been worth it. It just wasn't worth it to me.
I could check. Maybe.
And I think Jeff Saturday taking over as head coach, because his prominence in the league and how long he played and who he played with. You know what I mean? I think that's a great thing. I think hopefully it adds to other players taking over at other positions or other coordinating positions. You know what I mean? So they're not, you have to start exactly from the bottom once you get out of the league. You know what I mean? So, I'd also like to see other coaches be in that position other than Jeff Saturday, but I think he's doing a good job so far. And if he comes out of it with more wins than losses, they might offer him the head coaching job to stay. So, which would be wild.
Yeah. I didn't bet on the game, because I was like, Colts and Raiders, I'm going to stay as far away as I can from that game.
That's what I mean. Why would you, like, as I almost wish I hammered the Raiders. I really almost wish I did, just to teach myself a lesson of why, like, I like that team so much.
I learned not to bet on the Raiders a while ago.
I know, but last 2 weeks.
Jacksonville was the last time I bet on the Raiders.
Yeah, I bet. But it's just, I don't know.
Okay.
I like so many players on this team. It's just they can't put it together, and I don't know why. And
Max Crosby, Chandler Jones. The only consistent ones on offense has been Devontae Adams and Josh Jacobs. That's it. Everyone else, Derek Carr has struggled. Hunter Renfro's injured. Darren Waller's injured.
They did better last year with an interim head coach, who, by the way, was not
the special teams coordinator. Yeah,
coordinator before that. So
Rich Bisaccia, I think that's his name.
Yeah,
the special teams coordinator. Yeah,
who honestly
they should have kept him.
For the job, he should have been offered the job.
They should have kept him.
But I don't know.
Disappointment. My player of the week, someone that me and John may know very well in our division, Mr. Tua Tagovailoa. He torched the Cleveland Browns secondary and a whole defense last week, as he threw for 285 yards and 3 touchdowns, including having 2 of the best weapons in football, arguably, Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. This man has been on fire as of late. Passing, a lot of people had doubts the last 2 years, but he's proven them somewhat wrong this year. So what are your thoughts on Tua against the Cleveland Browns?
I've said it before. I'm a fan of Tua. Like, I think the people who hated on him or doubted him, you know what I mean? Like, I think he's really stepped up once he got his weapons. You know what I mean? So I like what he's been doing. I like like I said, I like when he got hurt and he came back in for his team. I don't like that the NFL mismanaged that concussion protocol, but I like how he's one with those guys. He's their leader now. You know what I mean? There were questions of that before, and there are not questions of that now. So I think he's playing extremely well, and I hope he continues to do so, minus against the Jets and the Patriots for us. But Phil, what do you think about it?
I mean, hey, it was a good performance. Like you said, if you have everyone's pass for Tua was he didn't have a good offense. The line was shaky. The defense is shaky. There's no excuses for Tua this year. You have Tyreek Hill, who's been the leading receiver in the NFL and been amazing offensively. Jalen Waddle. You have speed demons and Chase Edmonds not on the team anymore, but what was it? Jeff Wilson has been playing well. Mike Gesicki has been getting targets when needed. The defense, you just traded for Bradley Chubb, one of the best rushers in the league. Secondary has been good. Hey, this is the perfect opportunity to take advantage, especially with the way the AFC East is now. Does everyone have 6 wins besides the Patriots, or the Dolphins have 7?
I don't know exactly. They might have 7 now. I have to check that.
I think everyone might have 6. I think you guys.
I think everyone does have 6.
Minus us, yeah.
They did like a. I forget. It was on Facebook Messenger or something. I don't know. They did like a picture, and they're like, everybody in the East might make the playoffs, like every team, and that would be crazy. You know what I mean? But
well, I could check real quick.
Could you imagine if that happened, Phil? We were talking about
Dolphins have 7.
What'd you say?
It was 7 for Dolphins, and then Jets and Bills have 6. Yeah.
Okay.
It's possible. Hey. As of right now, it's if the playoffs started today, all 4 AFC East teams are in.
And AFC, what do you call it? You said AFC East, yeah, and NFC East. Both of them would be in. Yeah, both of them would be in. If the playoffs were today.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. I think Washington's there. I think they have like 5 wins, maybe less than 5 wins.
Oh, they're on the cusp. So the Eagles are first and 8-1. The Giants have the first wild card.
Yep.
The Cowboys have the second.
Mm-hmm.
And the 49ers have the third at 5-4, but the Commanders are right behind them at 5-5.
That's what I'm saying.
Ooh.
So it's just like it's
AFC, NFC East to NFC, AFC Beast.
Could you imagine? We were talking about the AFC East maybe potentially bringing 4. You know what I mean? But could you imagine the whole East potentially bringing 4? That'd be the first time ever, first thing done ever. That'd be crazy. And realistically, that's where football started. It started in the AFC, you know what I mean? Or the NFC East, you know what I mean?
Ready?
Jets were the first team to unify football with the 2 leagues. And then the Giants and the Cowboys and the Packers were like the first, part of the league.
Yeah. Imagine everyone saying that these 2 were the weakest, 2 of the weakest divisions in the whole league before.
Yeah. I didn't believe that. And like, I was always nervous about the Dolphins. You know what I mean? Like, as a Jets fan, very nervous. You know what I mean? Like, if Tua gets it together, it's not great for us. You know what I mean? But that's also where I think these young quarterbacks are going to elevate themselves. You know what I mean? Tua's going to get better when they play the Jets. Right. Zach Wilson's going to get better when he plays the Patriots. The more times he plays them. You know what I mean? But it's going to be interesting. Right.
Okay. So next up, we have Elijah's player of the game, Mr. Justin Fields. He has been electric the last couple of weeks, ever since week 8. He put on a hell of a show against Detroit, but at the end of the day, Detroit got the better of him, and they won by 1. So how have you been liking Justin Fields' play so far as of late?
It's crazy. But the thing, my problem is they didn't win the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Chicago needs to win as like, you know what I mean, the team, and he's playing great and he's doing great, but I mean, I always thought Justin Fields could make it work in Chicago. Do you know what I mean? Like, I didn't see a reason to doubt him yet. You know what I mean? There was
the coaching outside of his.
Yeah, probably. I would say it was the coaching that was interfering with good play, and I would say it did take some time for him to start reading. But now that he's using his legs and reading, you know what I mean? He's becoming such a dual threat. Like, he's becoming almost like the ultimate weapon. You know what I mean? Someone like a Colin Kaepernick or Michael Vick, or you know what I mean?
Lamar.
Like, you know exactly Lamar Jackson, but I mean, you don't know exactly what they're gonna do, and those are like some of the best quarterbacks. So he also just got who did he just get? Who just got traded from Pittsburgh?
Chase Claypool.
Chase Claypool just got traded from Pittsburgh, so he's getting weapons. So I think he needs an offseason before they're good. You know what I mean? Before they're better to take out the Packers. But
hey, Lions beat the Packers and Bears back-to-back weeks. Vikings are next.
I know, but the Vikings are doing well too, and it's just like, woo.
Okay. Next up, your player of the week, because you and Elijah have the same game of the week. Darius Slayton, tell us a little bit about the Giants and Texans game with Mr. Slayton.
It was crazy. He had an insane touchdown, running down like the left field side. Saquon Barkley went off. The Giants as a whole had, I think, they had 11-point lead the most of the game. So it was a good game. I would say the one thing that the Giants need to improve, at least going into the offseason, is their secondary. Davis Mills looked crazy good. Like he looked like he could be a quarterback on a different team with weapons. You know what I mean? Like if he got something other than Brandon Cooks, and I mean Pierce looked insane too, and he got a lot of passes out the backfield just because the secondary I don't think is as strong as others in the league. So Darius Slay played amazing though. I think it's his first or second week back.
Yes, second, I think. Yeah.
Second, yeah. But he's doing well with Daniel Jones. He seems to be picking up right where he left off with the number one target. So Robinson, the rookie, number 17, he's doing pretty well. I mean, I don't know. It was a good week overall, and it was their best start this year. You know, this year is their best start since 2008. So I just want to say that. I'm excited for the rest of the year and what it brings. I'm excited for Thanksgiving, realistically. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Also, our last thing to summarize before we move on to other topics, John and Elijah both have the same game of the week. Everyone's probably game of the week / month / year / whatever you want to call it. The Buffalo Bills versus Minnesota Vikings. Buffalo Bills go up with a maybe like 13, 14-point lead entering the fourth quarter. Vikings chip away at it. And then to try to take the lead, they missed their shot in the end zone, but handled snap from Buffalo. They fumble. Vikings jump on it. They take the lead, but then last second chance, Buffalo marches down the field, kicks a field goal in overtime. And then in overtime, Minnesota goes on the field, kicks a field goal, and then Buffalo marches down the field once again. But a crucial Josh Allen turnover / interception to Patrick Peterson, his second turnover of the game, closes out the Bills, and the Vikings make it 8-1, and the Bills lose what? Their second straight game?
Second straight game.
What are our thoughts on this?
It's crazy.
Says, wow.
It was a crazy
Jefferson
game, Phil.
Animal.
Phil, let me just tell you, this game had the feeling of the Chiefs-Bills game last year. That game was so suspenseful that it shook football. You know what I mean? So I think the Bills in this game partially shook football. But I don't know. It was a game of effort. It was crazy. I don't blame Josh Allen as much as other people are doing or being, but he had a kind of a rough game, but they played well. And I mean, the fact that he forced overtime was a good sign if you're a Bills fan. You know what I mean? Like, you might look at this as 2 straight losses. Oh my God, is everything okay? Do you know what I mean? But I don't know. I see the Bills coming back from this, and I think they're having a better season than they were last year, and I think that it's going to help come playoff time.
Yeah, just a lot of errors for the Bills as of late, especially from Josh Allen.
Yeah, what do you think of it, Bill? Are you going to blame Josh Allen in this?
I mean, I've seen a couple Bills fans are blaming Josh Allen, and I think he deserves some of the blame. Obviously, it's a team sport. Them abandoning the run game was a huge problem. But
they have no run game, Phil. Like, I don't mean to be like that, but like they have no, like, they traded for Naeem Hines.
No, they have a run game. They just choose not to use it.
They don't. Josh Allen is their run game, and that's where it's just like
we see Singletary have bursts and like outcomes, but they don't use them effectively.
I don't know what they're calling. They're play calling because it's
play calling. Yeah.
I mean, I think that's really what it is when it comes to at least the offense. I don't know what's going on because Josh Allen's playing great. You know what I mean? Did he have a couple mistakes that game? Absolutely. He fumbled. He threw 2 interceptions to Patrick Peterson. But it's Patrick Peterson. You know what I mean? He's one of the best corners to grace this game. You know what I mean? I would put him in a top 10 corner list. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah. Also, you also got to look at it. Josh Allen has been MVP candidate for the last 2-3 years.
Yeah.
You got to limit those mistakes, and those mistakes happened last week as well.
I get that. And I'm Phil. I'm normally the one to be hating on the Bills.
But yeah, this is weird.
I mean, it's weird, but like I'm taking the other argument because, man, Josh Allen after last year's game versus the Chiefs really put him next to Patrick Mahomes in my eyes. And I mean, a lot of people say unless you win a Super Bowl, you're not up, in the same regards. But I honestly could take either one of those quarterbacks and they could help your franchise win. So it's just, I don't know. I feel bad for him because he needs to struggle a little bit before he makes the playoffs. You know what I mean? And he's going to get opportunities at other teams. He has the Jets at the end of the year. So it's going to be an interesting season. And I'm rooting for them not to win the Super Bowl, but I also think that people get a chance should fall a little bit, you know what I mean? But you shouldn't put all the blame on them, especially because like they have no run game. He's their run game. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Right.
Okay. I feel like, I don't know. Yeah.
Also, the defense could have been a lot better. Justin Jefferson was basically doing anything he wanted out there.
You saw that 180 catch?
Yeah, that was the King's player of the game, by the way, Justin Jefferson. So, yeah, look, hey, that man's a special talent. Okay, what do we got up next?
That was the player of the game, though?
That was Akeem's.
Oh, Akeem's? Okay.
Yeah, so up next, we're going to go into our quick topics before we have our special guest come through. We have, first one, as you may or may not know, a certain player is no longer with his wife, and ever since that, he's been undefeated. Tom Brady is now 2-0 ever since getting divorced by Giselle. So, hey, things are looking up for the Buccaneers and Tom Brady.
What are we talking about, Phil? What is this?
He's on demon timing ever since the divorce. He is on demon timing now.
Timing. Okay.
Wins.
The only thing I have to say about that is I hope the Bucs take the division. That's what I'm rooting for Tom Brady right now. That's where I'm at.
I mean, it shouldn't be that hard. The division is.
I mean, it's a bad division, but I mean, like, I picked Atlanta last week to beat Carolina, and it was such a bad pick. And I want to believe in Atlanta, and I can't anymore. And I'm sorry, Kenny, but I'm gonna start rooting for Tom Brady from here on out, and hopefully he carries these couple wins, and you know what I mean. He turns around a season because it doesn't look like that for the Rams, and it's going to be interesting for playoff time. Who's there and who's not?
Understandable. Okay.
What else we got to talk about?
Broncos lose to the Titans 17-10, and even worse news that you guys may not know: Russell Wilson had a press conference, and he did not end it with "Let's ride."
Good.
Are the Broncos finished?
I think they had a bad year, and I think you need to address these things in the offseason, what you're missing.
A quarterback.
I think they were finished. What? I mean, no, not quarterback. Not just quarterback. You paid all this money for this dude. You're going to build it around him. You know what I mean? And no offense, but trading Bradley Chubb at the deadline, are you serious? It's been over since then. That's all I'm saying. Like,
yep, they told me they were done as soon as they did that.
Trade Von Miller, the dude wins the Super Bowl, and then you try to negotiate him back, and then oops, like he went to the Bills because you got the guy from the Cowboys, and now you're having a bad season, and you're going to trade Bradley Chubb to Miami. Thank you very much, Broncos. They've been done since the trade deadline. Phil, I can't with this team. That. And I'm not blaming all on Russ. All right, he left. Damn, he might have left. I can understand it. I wanna think that the Broncos are good enough, but I don't think they are. And
I pressed the wrong button.
Okay, great. Because I'm just talking about random crap about the Broncos. I'm sorry, they're not good enough.
No, I agree with you. As soon as they made that trade for Bradley Chubb, done. Cool. Because there's no way if you believe that you can compete throughout the year, you wouldn't have traded your best pass rusher.
Phil, can you edit that out?
What?
That little slip of time. Could you edit that out of the podcast?
We will find out because we have to talk to our editor about that.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, but I agree with you. They're done. Let's see. Yeah, because I was gonna press the topic slip and accidentally pressed the backwards slip on the Explorer, so I went to the previous tab I had to.
Got you. I thought you lost internet. I was like, oh shit.
10 players.
I was doing the show by myself. No,
the John Hour. Okay. Up next, the Steelers beat the Saints 20-10. Now that TJ Watt's back, do we think he can help turn the Steelers season around, or is it too little, too late?
What do you mean by turnaround? I mean, the man plays the end. He's probably the best pass rusher in football. And I think, yes, he will influence games, but I don't know. They still don't have an offensive line. They need to really add to this team. So probably not, if we're being honest.
Gotcha.
What about you, Phil? What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's a little too late. I think they might have a decent chance of being at close to 500 or maybe even at 500, but I think it's a little too late.
I think it's okay to have a losing season if you're Mike Tomlin. You know what I mean? The dude is respectable. He's a great coach. If the Pittsburgh ever let him go, I hope they fire both of my coaches to sign him. All right. And we have 2 potential coaches of the year. So he's a great coach. I think it's okay if he has a losing season.
Right. Okay. Oh, we got next. Up next, we got that one covered, that one covered, that one covered. Okay. That one covered. Okay.
So the Commanders Eagles. Did we talk about that yet?
Yep. That was our last one because everything else we just covered recently. That's so great. Monday Night Football. Commanders, Eagles. Eagles were currently undefeated walking to this game, 8-0 record, but then they met Taylor Heineke.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
Terry McLaurin, 128 yards.
I don't want to talk about it.
7 receptions. Had a game against the Eagles. So, who would have thought this would be the game the Eagles finally lose?
Not me.
No one.
Not me.
They're favored 78 to 21, 22 on ESPN's site.
Yeah, it was bad. It was like it was in Philly too. That's what was crazy about it. Where did Antonio Brown go? Did he just go to the bathroom for half the game? He had 1 catch for 7 yards.
AJ Brown. Oh yeah.
AJ Brown. So I mean,
I bet on him too. So,
and I have Justin Fields, and he did pretty well. So I appreciate you, Justin Fields. And I mean, fantasy is not where sports is about. Let's talk about this whole game. They should not have lost to Washington, realistically.
Yeah.
It's sad that they did. So
there's a bunch of ugly turnovers as well.
It was bad.
Interception. You got a fumble lost by Goddard, a fumble lost by Quez Watkins, who was open, and when he got back up, fumbled it as soon as he got back up. There's a lot of ugly turnovers for Philly.
It was really bad.
Hey, it is what it is.
And I tried to trade for Dallas Goedert too, and thank God it didn't go through.
He's a top fantasy wise, he's a top 5 tight end.
5 guy, and he would have went great with Hurts, but I also have Andrews, who I think is a top 2 guy. You know what I mean? So
right. Okay, what we got next?
Okay, so
yeah, we can talk about fantasy for a little bit.
It just leads into, because the Eagles were so bad, I lost my game by a lot of points. And my matchup, I got beat again by somebody who was either the highest score or the second highest score of the week. So Eckler didn't show up. Brown didn't show up. DK Metcalf showed up, and I sat Terry McLaurin, by the way. I sat Terry McLaurin. So 25 points on the bench.
Who'd you start him over?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know? AJ Brown, Metcalf, and Palmer on the Chargers. Oh my!
I would start McLaurin over Palmer.
Well, yeah, I mean, Palmer had a great game last week. You know what I mean? And McLaurin didn't. He was my worst wide receiver. So I was he's facing Philly with the best secondary in the whole. You know what I mean? Who I think has the best secondary in the league, and they just shit the bed. So I mean, against Taylor Heineke, out of all people.
Hey,
Washington, the Giants beat Washington. This is sad.
So the Giants are going to beat Philly then?
I mean, no. I mean, it's going to be a hard game, no doubt, but we're going to bring it to them. And honestly, I think that Brian Daboll has just insanely great coaching instincts. It was nice that they were making big plays because people were coming back and they were healthier. Like Barkley looked really, really good. Darius Slayton, the guy I picked for my player of the week, looked insanely good. If we keep doing that and we're playing with leads now, an 11-point lead, kicking field goals, I'm fine winning that way. It's just crazy.
Yeah, for me.
How was your fantasy?
Hey, 8-0 on fantasy football and basketball. I can't complain. It came down to the wire for me and Mari. In ESPN fantasy football, I'm just glad that the 49ers, as soon as they traded for CMC, they completely forgot about Deebo Samuel.
Isn't she she's good though, right?
Yeah, she's good.
I don't know.
But it's just that the thing with Deebo Samuel, I think his value is going down tremendously ever since CMC came into town. Because think about it. And Eli Mitchell is back as well.
He's a wide receiver on.
He's pretty much a wide receiver. Yeah.
So I mean, like, he got what he wanted. Like, what do you?
That means his value goes down tremendously because they're not going to use him as those rush packages as much because you have CMC and you have Elijah Mitchell back.
Did he get paid yet?
Yeah,
he got paid. So,
he has rush incentives, so you can't. You if you don't fill up the incentives, you can't get paid.
That's going to happen in the playoffs. That's going to happen in the playoffs.
I hope so.
But
hey, I also did well in sleeper as well. So fantasy basketball, another week, another time. I'm the highest leading scorer in fantasy basketball. Congrats. So, how'd fantasy basketball go for you?
There's fantasy basketball. I didn't even know. Nah, it's going the exact way it went last year. So I mean, but to be fair, both years I've had injured players. Like I just got LaMelo Ball back, so when we start talking about basketball, I'm going to bring him up. But I don't know. It's going okay. It's not too bad, but I do think as the year progresses, people are going to get better and heat up. So
right.
Okay. Hopefully I'll have a better year than last year. I don't know.
Okay.
I keep 2 straight L's in fantasy football, and it's killing me. But Elijah's losing too, so it's like okay.
Okay, so I'll wrap up NFL and football. Let's get through our pick'ems.
Okay.
A quick recap from last week. A very rough week for everybody, IBT and Ball Essential included. I don't think anyone had 3 picks or more. Everyone had 2 picks or less. So, with that being said, I think we're down 7 right now.
Great.
Because they had 6, we had 5. So,
our only hope is that they forget about their picks on Thanksgiving, but they won't do that.
Hey, there's plenty of time. Trust me, we got this.
We're down 7 wins, Phil. We got this.
You gotta believe, John. Christmas miracle. Watch.
Yeah, on Christmas, everyone's gonna be so into fantasy basketball. They're just gonna be like forgetting about pick'ems. Yeah.
Okay, so for our individual ones, John is in first place still with by 1 point. He has 27. I have 26 in second. Elijah has 20 points in third. Akeem has 14 points in fourth. So the first game we're gonna go with is Thursday Night Football. It's gonna be Tennessee versus Green Bay. Keem and Elijah both pick Green Bay.
Oof. I'm gonna go to Tennessee. You
know what? I'm going to go Tennessee as well.
Okay. All right, Phil.
Derrick Henry, I think, runs all over them. I just think that the Packers caught a break against Dallas, but
yeah, they caught a break. There's no way that happens 2 weeks in a row with that pass interference.
Right. I'm going Tennessee. I think Derrick Henry has a phenomenal game against them. I think that Ryan Tannehill is healthy, sort of healthy. So he'll be playing instead of Malik Willis. I think the offense plays better with Tannehill out there, passing wise. So I'm gonna go with them. Next up, we have our game of the week chosen. Actually, no, we'll save that for last because fuck that. Sunday Night Football. We have the Chiefs versus the Chargers, and I'm pretty sure this is an easy one for everybody. Elijah and Akeem both picked Kansas City. I'm guessing Kansas City sweep.
I don't know. I kind of want to go Chargers here.
Go ahead, please do. You're John. You're up by 1. Please do. Give me a chance to tie this. Go ahead.
No, I guess I'll go Kansas City.
Yeah, play defense, John.
Don't come in with this play defense thing and watch.
You have to
watch me a competitive game. I'll text you. I'll be like, Phil, look, bro. It's a primetime game. It could be competitive. You never know. But yeah, I'm going to Kansas City.
Next up, in Mexico City, an international game. We have the Arizona Cardinals versus the the Arizona Cardinals versus the San Francisco 49ers. Who do we have?
49ers all the way.
Yeah, I think everyone else picked 49ers as well. So, and to wrap up the pick'ems, we have a rivalry matchup, but not only me and other people, but me and John personally. You see the hat? You see the flag in the background. The Jets are heading to Foxborough to play the Patriots. The Patriots won the first matchup. We made Zach Wilson see ghosts, but it's a rematch.
That was not reported. So that's not what happened. If you'd like to recap what happened, we can recap what happened. But let's not
interceptions, right? Okay.
I mean,
gotcha. So what's our outlook on this one?
I mean, Phil, just say who you're gonna pick and just get it over with. You picking Boston? All right, you can go New England. I'm gonna go the Jets, and I think that's no surprise to anyone. I'm guessing Elijah's going Jets or no?
Elijah and Akeem both went Jets.
Wow. So
yeah, added pressure.
It's a hell of a week. I mean, it's not really great odds if I don't. I mean, like I feel like the bets are gonna favor the Patriots, don't you?
Like who's like in who like spread?
Yeah, the spread. Spread's definitely gonna favor the Patriots, right? Am I guessing?
Let me check for you.
Because I mean they beat them a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, Patriots favored by 3.
Are you gonna take it?
Probably.
You gonna put your money where your mouth is?
Are you?
I'll put my money where my mouth is. What's up? How much are we betting? What are we betting? Are we betting each other? Are we betting on FanDuel? What are we betting?
We can do both if you want.
Oh nah, let's just do FanDuel. I mean, see what happens. How about we both put together at least a minimum 3-leg parlay of our team. At least somewhere's got the win in there, and then hopefully whoever wins, you know what I mean? They bring a bottle, to the next event. What do you think?
3-leg parlay. What's up? Explain that.
You can do whatever you want with it, but it's got to be a Jets win or a Patriots win, and 2 things you think is going to happen. And the winner will keep winnings, but they also got to bring a bottle to the next function.
How about winner takes all? What
do you mean winner takes all? We're both going to bet on our team.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I mean? So if we're right, the other person just supplies a little bit of a drink. You know what I mean?
Oh, so the loser pays for the bottle.
No, winner pays for the bottle because why not, Phil? Come on.
With the winnings?
Make it, yes, Phil.
So what's that mean for the loser?
What?
What's that mean for the loser then?
I mean, how's the loser going to pay for the bottle if the winner wins the bottle? You know what I mean?
The loser will be drinking out of the bottle regardless. You can have
bragging rights, and you can tell me the whole time we're drinking it. You know how I pay for this? You know how I pay for this? This is mine. You can say that all you want. You can tell me how. Honestly, when we're drinking, whatever drink you want, you can tell me how bad Zach Wilson did, and I won't get mad. Or whatever you want to talk about.
It's a lie.
The elixir of light. That's what we're going to call it. The elixir of light bet.
Okay, we'll do it.
I mean, let's see if you even get the bottle. You know what I mean? We have to make our bets, right?
Oh, I'm getting it regardless.
Oh, you're? No, I don't think you are because the Jets are going to win. I'm just saying.
So let's do it then.
All right, let's do it. So hold on. With my elixir of light, I just want to let you know I'm bringing up the Patriots Giants Super Bowls all the time. All like from the moment we start drinking to the end of when we start. I'm telling you. I'll let you even pick the bottle out. How about, but you don't think that's the right way. So maybe we'll pick whatever bottle we want.
Yeah. How about we'll accept the deal, but we'll talk about details off air.
Okay. Details after works.
Shake my hand.
What's up with the special guests?
Shake my hand. Bet. Okay, so those are our pick'ems. Before I'm gonna head up George, see where he's at. So we have I have Titans, Patriots, Chiefs, 49ers. John has Titans, Jets, Chiefs, 49ers. I don't know why he has the Jets, but hey, it is what it is. Akeem has Green Bay, Jets, Chiefs, 49ers, and then same thing that Elijah has. So, hey, those are.
I got a better idea for our bet. All right. Sure. We both bet, right? We're betting to win, right? But if whoever wins, right? Like, let's say I win, I'm going to buy a Jet shirt for you, ship it to you, and you have to wear it one day on the show. So you have to buy me a Patriot shirt, ship it to me. I'll wear the Patriot shirt the whole time on the show.
Do we choose the player? Do you choose the player?
I mean, it could be a shirt or a jersey, but I mean, I'm not making you spend like a lot of money. Just
We
get
do
me
shirt. Yeah, shirt.
so you can then keep the rest of the winnings. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll do shirt.
I'm just saying, like, I'm definitely not buying you a Jets jersey. What Jets jersey are you gonna wear?
Darrell Revis.
Oh, come on. I'm gonna have to go on eBay or something. I don't know. Yeah, sure.
Darrell Revis. I'd wear LaDainian Tomlinson. A Tim Tebow Jets jersey.
Oh my God, that'd be crazy.
Okay, so let me hit up George real quick to get things organized.
We'll see.
Do a little on-air call. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of a basketball, and then we'll do our drafts.
Do we want to get them on before or after basketball?
Hello. George, you're on the show.
I'm about to be I'm like 3 minutes away from my house.
Bet we're gonna talk basketball, and then I'm gonna send you a link right now. Just join whenever you're ready. Okay.
All right. All I gotta do is take the stuff upstairs, and then I'm gonna get on.
Bet. Gotcha. Okay.
It'll be great to see George in a couple minutes.
Yep, we're just getting ready. I'm just gonna send him the link real quick. Okay, so we'll just start with basketball talk, or any other fancy talk you want to throw out the way before we start talking basketball.
You trying to send me a trade by any chance?
We could talk about a potential trade.
Could we trade in one league and the other? I'll trade you a basketball player for.
You said interleague trade.
Could you imagine?
Honestly, I love my basketball team.
But wouldn't you like an extra piece? Come on.
I don't know, sir. Hold on.
You know, win the league then. That's what it is.
Okay, just sending that to George. Okay, he has the links. Should be all set. So, hey, let's talk about some basketball. Just open up. John, and you want to introduce the topic we're talking about first? The idea you had?
1 second.
Let's see, hopefully my parlay hit today. If not, tragic. I would cry if it doesn't.
Yeah,
Nicole has 30 points. God damn.
All right, so the topic of the day, or at least the way I like to look at it for basketball, is like when I shoot sports, I shoot basketball, and it's almost like a spotlight. I try to focus in on one player, photography wise. So I want to call this segment Spotlight. So we're just gonna name a couple people that we've been watching basketball and who stood out to us, and some reasons why, and they've just been playing well. So Phil, do you have any players you like to spotlight?
My first one, because I don't know how many we're going to do exactly. My first one, we're going to head to Indiana. The Pacers, the yellow and blue, the guy who the Kings basically gave up on. Mr. Tyrese Halliburton, he has been going crazy with his play recently. Points, assists, you name it. He's been doing almost everything for the Pacers. He's averaging a little bit over 9 assists as well, maybe, and over 20 points a game. So, hey, he's making a lot of noise for most improved, and I'm here for it. One of my favorite plays in the league and favorite to bet on. So, shout out Mr. Tyrese Halliburton.
Okay, that's what's up. That's you're gonna spotlight first. That's a good spotlight. I'm gonna keep it with point guards, and I'm gonna go LaMelo Ball. He just came back from injury two games ago. He put on 15 and then 17 points with 6 and then 9 assist wise. I think now that he's back, he's going to take Charlotte to another level. So that's who I'd like to spotlight. Phil, what do you think about that? How do you think Charlotte's been this year? Do you think he takes them to a different level?
Honestly, no.
You don't think so?
I think he's going to play well and stuff, but I just don't trust that team overall. First of all, you had the drama, and obviously it's the drama with Miles Bridges and Montrezl Harrell. The team doesn't play defense at all, but the only shining star is LaMelo Ball and Terry Rozier. They're going to provide you a lot offensively, but with not a good team around them, they can only do so much. But I still think they're going to shine to that team, though.
They're probably going to be a playoff team or a play-in team. What do you think?
No, I don't think they'll be a playoff team
at all. Really? Okay. I would think they'd be on the back end. Maybe a play-in team. 10 seed, or you know what I mean? Maybe
13th, 14th seed.
Really? Okay. That's interesting.
So
you have another one you like to spotlight? Okay.
Another one I have is, you know what? Let's hit the Memphis for this one. Shooting guard who just got injured recently. Desmond Bane. He has been shooting the lights out recently. He's one of the big tough bodies for the Grizzlies. Shooter extraordinaire. He's been assisting as well. He's been assisting well as of late. Desmond Bane. He's been scoring 27 points here and there almost every game. He's been playing well for them. He just got injured though, so he'll be out for 2 to 3 weeks. But having a very good season so far. 25, 5-5. He's been averaging. So minus the injury. So somewhat like the highlight for the grit and grind Grizzlies.
Cool.
Who we got for you?
My next player, this is probably my last one for the spotlight, at least. It's probably Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in OKC.
I like it.
I think he's like a really, really, really young, talented point guard that, I mean, I'm excited to see what he brings for the next 3-4 years. I mean, right now he's in OKC. They're supposed to be rebuilding. You would think they'd be tanking for younger players that are coming out in this year. But he's looking to lead them to a couple wins. So it's going to be interesting to see what he does for the rest of the season. I want to keep my eyes on him, though. What do you think, Phil?
Yeah, I like him as well. For betting people, every time he's basically consistent for 25 points a night, almost guaranteed. I think he's hit almost every single game. So if you're looking for a safe bet and something to put your money on, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 25 points is an automatic lock for the night, no matter who's playing with him. So
okay,
Josh Giddey, let's see who else. Poku, Trey Mann, whoever's playing with him, he's down. He's always down and able to get 25 points at least. So
he's really good. I can't wait to see what he does with the rest of his career. But I don't really like him in OKC. I kind of see him getting moved within the next couple of years. I don't know, maybe I do like him. I don't know. But
also, you got to remember that their draft pick, what's his name? I forgot about him already. Chet Holmgren is injured out for the year with the injury. So imagine him and Victor Wembanyama playing on the same team.
Yeah, and I get that, and I think that would be good, but
they might get bullied in the paint.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, you need other players too. So I mean, I get it. It's just
Giddey, SGA, them two.
You're not promised from tanking. You know what I mean? Like the last like 3
draft lottery,
picks. You know what I mean? Did not get it through tanking. So it's just, I don't know. That as a Knicks fan, I think that is the dumbest fucking decision to ever do. Like to lose on purpose. Like you already don't put enough money into the team. You know what I mean? Like
side note, what if they can get Braun and Bronny?
What? OKC?
Yeah.
I mean, that's an interesting note. I think it'd be interesting. It'd be interesting to see LeBron go down to Oklahoma City. I mean, it'd be great for the small market team. You know what I mean? To get both of them. But Bryce isn't he the year after Bronny or 2 years after Bronny?
2 years after Bronny, I believe.
Okay, so I mean, he probably by the time he plays with Bryce, he'll sign a 1 year. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what happens because I do think LeBron is going to unite with his son in the league. I don't know who's going to have him. OKC has a lot of picks. I mean, so does New York. There are a lot of teams that they're adding picks year after year. So it's going to be interesting what happens. But I don't know. I think there are a lot of great players coming out of this. Out of the first 8 players, I think if you have a top 8 spot, you're good. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's going to be interesting. But
okay.
Would you think, Phil? Would you instruct your team to lose ever for a better pick? I mean,
legally, no, but if we know that we don't have the roster to compete with, like, I don't just make the playoffs, I would try to, put my best players out there, but know when to pull them when the time's right.
Oh wow! So you,
like for example,
you're kind of for tanking, kind of not. I don't know.
Yeah, if we get blown out by a team that's competing, put in the young guys. Sure, we're good. But if we're competitive, I'll keep my players in there.
The only team that I know that tanked that got the player that they wanted was San Antonio for Tim Duncan. I know that for like a fact. They definitely tanked the year before because they had Robinson on their team.
What about the Dolphins?
What?
Dolphins. Tank for Tua.
You think that was actually a thing? Do you think
It was a whole slogan.
No, stop.
The Tank for Tua slogan?
Yeah, but Tua, wasn't he like the second or third quarterback pick that year?
Huh?
Wasn't he the second or third quarterback, or he was the first quarterback pick that year?
I think he was top 3, I believe.
It went Joe Burrow. They were the same draft, right? Maybe not. We have to look that up. But yeah, I don't know. I get that. I just that I don't know. I don't know if I believe anyone believed in Tua that much. You know what I mean? In Miami. That's all I'm saying.
Did you not see the signs everywhere? Just a Tank for Tua?
I don't believe that crap. They when he came and Fitzpatrick were there, they told him to pull Tua for Fitzpatrick. That was said. A lot of fans said that. What?
Yeah, that's true. Nice.
It was just like, I don't know.
Okay. Let's go through our topics. First one. I think this was as today or yesterday. The Warriors send their center James Wiseman back to the G League. So this was due to a response of him struggling at the start of the season. Do you think this was a good move? And how worried are we about their like top 5 draft pick right now?
I'm worried. We're sending him to the G League. I mean, some players do well, you know what I mean, in a minor league or a smaller system, you know what I mean, and then build off that and come back. But it's normally a bad sign if you're going to send him to the G League. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's supposed to be a guy that was it's supposed to be a cornerstone for you when the core leaves, and he's not playing as of late. So,
and he's a big man, and they need a big man. Do you know what I mean? Like, so to send them to the G League, it must be bad. It must be not good. So, what's after that?
Okay, we have next. The Grizzlies lose Desmond Bane for 2 to 3 weeks with a toe injury. So how do we think the Grizzlies are going to adjust without him? As of right now, they lost to the Pelicans by 11. So
they might struggle. They definitely might struggle. Desmond Bane.
Yeah, because that's 25 points a game right there.
Yeah, and he's reliable. You know what I mean?
Right, shooter, everything. So I think we're going to need to see Dylan Brooks step up. Triple J is back, Jaren Jackson Jr. So we're probably going to need to see him to get eased back into his role and play good minutes there.
If he said, I think this team, survives. You know what I mean? The 2-3 weeks, and then he comes back, and then they're just as strong. I really like the Grizzlies. I've said that earlier. You know what I mean? When we're picking them for the year. So, hopefully he's not out for too long. You know what I mean? The toe injuries.
You know who won't be out for too long? Our intern, Mr. George Guerrero, everybody.
What's happening?
Welcome you got the little successful pose and everything. Look at that. Look at the setup so far. The chair, the Rico Suave. I see you.
There's nothing in here. There's somebody.
I don't give a damn.
Looking great, bro. Don't worry about it.
You're not on your back.
Is that smile and the light?
Some Funkos.
Okay.
Wait, can we see the setup up there too?
Turn on that light though.
Oh,
I like it.
There's not much.
Got a little chocolate.
It's not much. I'm trying.
Oh, look at that.
Put on your light.
That happiness is looking good on you, by the way.
Thank you. I'm getting like that.
Yeah, that's dope.
Nice. Wait, what's your username say, sir?
There's some dimension.
That not gonna lie, that look wild. Not read it if you read that word for word, bar for bar.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Your username, George is canceled.
Okay, how do I?
John, don't read it. Don't read it, John. Don't read it.
Not even looking at it.
Don't even pay no mind. I'm gotta change it.
We're gonna George smiley face. I'm just loving having him on.
You say you don't know how to change it?
I do not.
Hold on.
Best leave and come back now.
I got you.
What this Phil gonna do?
Intern Jorge.
A wild name to come into.
Great job, Phil.
Ball Central got to do what's best for the company and stuff like that. Sometimes our interns get out of control. We got to, make sure they're reined in.
It's nice to laugh sometimes, but we got to rein it in sometimes too. You know what I mean?
Okay. Oh, perfect. We're on the last topic, and we can get to the drafts. George, you're a LeBron fan. You'd love to say so yourself, right?
Yes.
You caught an L in the LeBron jersey as well. So just going back memory lane.
Oh, got the jersey with him. I like the props.
Have you seen how he done so far this year or no? What do you think?
It's been tough, but he's still better than your favorite player.
He's been a little injured too, right?
Yeah, here there.
Yeah, getting old.
I mean, you're getting a little old. Why you gotta be like that, open LeBron?
He's getting a little, and then
Little.
you got like 40 people trying to push up on him. So his bones ain't built like it used to be. He ain't
trying to push up on him. Yo.
There you go. What are you gonna do?
Okay, so I think that he's been doing well. It's just the whole team around him is ass minus Westbrook and AD, so they need to do a better job just putting everything around him. So, what George is really here for, his entertainment, his sense of humor. We need that for our drafts that we're going to do. We're going to do 2, right? I believe, John?
Yeah. No, we can do 3 if you want. I don't know.
George, how much time do you have? Damn, you're trying to make George needs time for everything.
I mean, I get that. I get
George,
it.
how much time do you have?
Or 2.
Me? I probably have 15 minutes before Aisha kills me because I'm supposed to help us set up a lot of stuff.
Got you.
We can do 2 quick drafts.
2 quick drafts.
Okay, so we're gonna let fate decide. This is John's week. We're gonna do. Hold on. We're gonna go to what me and John like to call the wheel of drafts. So we're gonna spin this wheel, John. The third spin, right?
Yeah.
Can you guys see this? So basically, we're gonna try to replace some topics because George doesn't know that much about some of the topics. So
we'll let you pick it. We'll let you pick the topic.
So as long as it's safe for us to say. Okay. So George, can you see the wheel?
Yeah.
Bet. Okay. So we're gonna spin it 3 times. The third time is what we're gonna draft. Okay. So this is the first one. So the first 2 times, last time we had soda and it wasn't soda. So we'll see how this goes. So MLB teams, we're not doing that one. So close. Another one. Hopefully it lands on soda or travel. Sports movies. Okay, and this will be the official one for the draft. Let's see. We're going to go with MLB teams. Wow. George, since you're the special guest.
Where do you want it to be? You can pick.
Yeah, pick a random thing for us to draft. Some ideas that we had was food, drinks, wing flavors was a random one. You have anything in mind? Video games, etc., etc.
I was about to say, damn.
Here, I could give you movies, comedies. Hold on. Let me go to our list of drafts real quick. Okay, so our draft ideas. Yeah, TV shows. We can do cartoons. We can do cartoons. Cartoons, alcohol. Okay, so wing flavors, pastas, alcohols. We already did alcohol. Sodas, juices, sports movies, comedies, cartoons. Just if you want some ideas.
Sodas.
Ooh. Are we doing flavors? Hey.
Who gets the first pick?
We'll let George decide. So George will have first pick. We'll do
at the bottom.
Oh, I get first pick?
Fire.
What the fuck? Wait, so what's the order, George?
It's Phil is second to last. You in the middle, and then I'm last.
Okay, so George, me, you.
No.
No, it said John, me, you.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll do 3 rounds, all the same. It'll be John, me, George, John, me, George, John, me, George. So 3 rounds. So we're doing flavors, right? Are we doing flavors, brands?
Brands.
With the first overall pick, I will go with Coca-Cola. That's right.
That's dirt.
It's a great first overall pick. I mean, I can't.
Coca-Cola, but what variation is? What would be your favorite variation of Coca-Cola? It says a lot.
Favorite variation? I don't know. Did you know I went to the House of Coke in Atlanta?
No, I didn't.
So yeah, I did. I went.
Cavs also called the House of Coke.
Yeah. So like it's like this. Yeah. Well, all right, relax. No, but it's basically the place where you learn about the history of Coke, and you see all these like these old like Coca-Cola like branding things, and then you get to taste like all the different types of Coca-Cola and everything like in all these different countries, and it was pretty dope. But I go with the classic Mexican sugar Coke. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
Coca-Cola. Let me just take Coca-Cola. I'm sorry. If you want to add Coke with lime, I'll give it to you. I'll give you a cola with lime. I'll do that.
That's the thing.
Yeah, you never had dollar store cola? There are off brands of Coke. You know what I mean? The people say Pepsi's an off brand of Coke. I mean, I'm not going to pick it, but
Pepsi's better than Coke, anyways.
No, it is not. What are you talking about? What are we talking about?
What is your pick, Phil?
For me, I'm gonna go something that I drink a lot. You can mix it with sodas. You can have a very strong version of it at McDonald's. I'm gonna go with Sprite.
Really?
It's a good by itself. It's a good mixer. I just think that it's a do everything kind of soda. So I'm gonna go with Sprite.
Pick.
That's the whole of sodas because it's just
exactly.
You just put it with everything.
Yeah,
right.
You can go wrong with fast food and Sprite, especially some nice Popeyes.
Exactly. See the crispness of McDonald's Sprite. Just What we got, George?
So with the third overall pick in the draft, I am choosing the iconic, the one and only soda with a doctor's degree, Dr. Pepper.
He said, "Alex, hey, can I get barbecue soda for $500?"
Soda, barbecue soda.
Respectable. Third overall pick. Nice.
I love barbecue soda. That's like, I try to stray away from drinking dark soda, but when I do, it got to be barbecue soda. And then sometimes, occasionally, it'll be a Coke because when you got to drink with liquor and stuff, you got to, do your.
You got to add a little sugar to your mix. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Barbecue soda.
Have you tried that challenge, like mixing barbecue sauce? And I don't know what the substance was, but someone tried it and it actually tastes like Dr. Pepper.
No,
it did not.
When I come to see you, try it.
Okay.
There is a thing though, yeah, and there's an alcoholic version too. I don't know if you're down to try that.
I'm down to try whatever.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I saw an alcoholic version on TikTok.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that? Okay, John, you're next.
A combination. All right, next pick. Ooh, it's a hard one.
That's what she said.
I know. All right, I'm gonna go with the classic OG orange soda.
Okay, Cal. Any specific brand?
What brand of orange soda?
Can I get different types? Can we lay them out like AT&T, Verizon? You know what I mean? What AT&T? I mean, I really enjoy the orange soda from McDonald's. You know what I mean?
That's like Fanta.
Yeah. Okay. So Fanta. I'll take Fanta.
Damn it!
Not the orange soda.
That was my next pick.
Sorry.
Damn. Very good pick.
I like the ghetto one a little bit better. The one that's like not brand name, but it's like orange soda. You know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
You get it at the dollar store, like a ShopRite or something.
For me, damn. Let me go with. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go with Pepsi. I'm gonna go with the better dark soda that John named. Cherry Pepsi. Hey yo. Two hands. Cherry Pepsi. Canned Pepsi. It's just
Pepsi with lime. A little Pepsi with lime.
Ooh, that was a little fiery.
He's an absolute firecracker. No. Damn, but George got hot ass breath.
Don't be coming out of our intern's breath.
Yeah.
There we go.
I got Pepsi. George, what we got? Second round.
I could appreciate some Pepsi of the. Oh, it was like a vanilla one that they had. I'm not remembering at the moment. I'm not going to waste time talking about it. But there was a variation of Pepsi that was really, really good. With my second pick in the soda draft, we're going to go with.
Does this affect that whole thing after?
Pineapple soda.
Ooh.
Apple.
That was my last pick. God damn.
Pineapple soda and some ice on a nice summer day slaps like hose on 45th Street.
Okay, I like to hear it.
45th Street, you be having the hose. I'm telling you. That's a fact.
Pineapple soda with ice.
Wait. On a hot day, how hot would that day be? Like, if you had to pick a certain...
About
80 degrees. Sorry. Is it...
Oh my god.
No.
So
That was even my last pick, pineapple soda. So, damn. So, John, last round.
all right. This is Mad Vanilla. But I'm gonna go Canada Dry. Ginger ale. Canada Dry ginger ale. Thank you.
Man, having an aneurysm.
That's right. Our intern works real hard. Putting together a list of heroes. Damn. What's that hard? What's good? You good? I didn't mean to pick it. Are you good? Do you want to trade? Is it?
How do you think I feel? You guys took my last two picks. Shit.
I'm not okay.
You know what? I'm gonna get that type of genre off the board. I'm gonna go with something that tastes a lot like it, and is also a game that we played when we were little. You know, heads on the table, thumbs up, 7-Up. I'm gonna round out my third round with
Wow, okay.
7-Up.
7-Up.
It's like the same thing, but not
It's like the same thing. Canada Dry is better.
because it's like ginger, and then 7-Up is like a lemon.
John,
It's weird because it's like the same thing.
John, is ginger ale soda or medicine?
It's soda, technically. It's technically soda. Yeah, it definitely is technically soda.
It's both.
It's both.
It is both, technically. But I mean,
Have you ever needed to take a shit in constant life and you like, yo, I need some fucking ginger ale?
Yes.
Ginger ale's medicine.
no, I need to like throw up, and like I've been like, God damn, you know what I could use? A glass of ginger ale.
Ginger ale's medicine.
Upset tummy.
I mean,
Diarrhea.
technically, Coke and Pepsi were the same thing back in the day.
True. Yeah. But one,
Because, you know.
one had that.
You can say my list is very healing. All right, we're
Okay,
not.
so George, let's finish this off. What we got for the last round?
Take a second.
Oh, he's got the props.
got the props. I gotta love the guy. Gotta love the intern. We're
The intern does his job, sort of. Shout out to our intern. Hey, John, look at the recording time.
I know we killed it.
We're not going to do a 2-hour podcast. Thank God.
No way, thank God.
I'm just being crazy. Don't mind me.
He's
So,
getting his-
guys probably seen these drinks. I probably passed up on them numerous amount of times. I doubt y'all have ever tasted these drinks. But in a Spanish household, when these was around, it's like crack to me. I was just like,
Okay.
I freaking love it.
Okay.
It's like I freaking love these.
Okay.
Okay. I just want you to know that I gotta go on my third pick with Cola Champagne.
Okay.
Coco Rico.
I know the
first
first one.
one.
I know the one on the left. I know the yellow one. I know
This
the yellow one. Yeah.
What's that
I know
one?
that one.
And slaps, don't it?
Yes.
It's,
Yes. I forgot about it.
I feel like I had that at Michael's one.
it's coconut soda. Coconut soda is actually really good.
No, I don't think I've ever had that.
And this one is just like it's like a champagne cola kind of vibe. And it's like
Okay.
I like it.
Champagne Poppy.
That's what's up. So
This
who's your
is-
third pick and who's your honorable mention? Who's your third pick and who's your honorable mention?
I mean, you would have to go first.
No, yeah, I get that. But you brought out two, so let that be your third.
Yeah. Which one is your last one? Which one is? Yeah.
Gonna be my-
You're gonna go with Cola? All right.
Coco Rico is that's big.
That's
Okay.
good. Yeah, that is. I haven't had that in a while. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
Well, that could be your honorable mention. Let that be your honorable mention.
This one is my champagne.
Oh, really?
Champagne Poppy.
Gotcha. That's what's up.
Okay. Last honorable mention. Then we'll move on to the next draft, so we can because George has Vamano soon.
Okay. I'm gonna go honorable mention. Damn it! Hold on, give me a second.
What will
One
he
second.
choose?
Find out on the next episode.
People are waiting, John.
I know. What's that drink? When you go to Taco Bell?
The
Baja Blast?
Baja
Baja Blast. I'll take Baja Blast. as my honorable
Blast.
mention.
Talking about John?
Yes, I am. Thank you very much.
Baja Blast, John?
You good?
This is what happens when you play too much Fortnite.
Yeah. That is
Oh.
actually, I've yet to try it, but I know it's good. That's
I
my.
know it's good. I'm not a huge Baja
Wait,
Blast.
you never had Baja Blast?
I felt like I've had it once, and I
I've
know.
had it. You have to have it once.
Yeah.
It's not something you drink all the time, I don't think. Unless you're on that. If you like Baja Blast, you're having it all the time. If you don't like Baja Blast, you had it once or twice and you're all right.
Wow.
I feel like the reason I haven't had it in a while because I haven't hit up Taco Bell in a while. I haven't hit up Taco Bell since Kaz.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. My honorable mention, and the last pick since George already got his honorable mention out the way, I'm gonna go cream soda.
Okay. Quality.
Yeah, because the first part, because if you break down those two words, there's two things I love in life: soda and. Okay. So with that being said, that's been our first draft of the night. Shout out to George for coming through. We have one more draft ahead of time, but I just want to save this as a YouTube video. His links will be down below, socials and his YouTube channel, which he'll be reviving very, very soon.
Man. See how we just ended it like this?
Yeah. So make sure you sub to him. Okay, so we got the last draft. We're spinning the wheel again, or do we want to let George decide?
Let George decide.
Spin the wheel?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Spin the wheel. I'm just gonna update it so we can have.
We could put on the wheel and then we could spin the wheel.
Shows.
How about that one?
I like that one. I do.
Yo, John.
Yo, what's happening?
Artists.
Can set up immaculate. I freaking love all those collections in the back.
Oh, the
travel.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. I'll show you them sometime. I got like individual ones that are kind of cool. Like I got like Brittany Griner.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy moly! Free Brittany Griner, by the way.
Yeah, facts. Free Brittany Griner.
Okay.
Nice.
Facts. Free BG. Okay, so I have a set.
We gotta, George. We gotta go to a Knick game this year.
Sorry.
Or a Nets game. We can go to a Nets game instead if you want to see Brooklyn.
God damn.
Are you
so? Yeah, I heard Knicks game.
Oh my god.
Let's spin this wheel. So first one. Favorite Showboat videos. That's the first one. We have 2 more spins left.
2 spins left. Damn, Showboat videos.
Please let it.
Are there enough favorite Showboat videos to have 3 rounds?
Absolutely. Cartoon shows.
I'm gonna do cartoons.
Oh, and the last one. Come on.
Nah, you're not getting.
God damn it.
You're not.
Fuck. Okay. Cartoon shows. So.
Give me a second.
The heck?
Think about this.
I haven't posted on so long. What would be your favorite Showboat video? Oh, the freaking basketball video, of course. Ha ha ha.
That's 1, 2, and 3, and honorable mention. No, actually, honorable mention will be the one where. Oh, what happened, George?
What was that?
Oh, sorry. 1, 2, and 3 will be the basketball video, but honorable mention is the one you scared the shit out of John when he woke up.
Got you.
Okay, so cartoon shows. Same order, I'm guessing?
Sure, we can go the same order.
Yeah.
Kick us off.
Let's think about it though. Like, what do we have anything we have in mind or
so you're so unconclusive. I'm going first. I'm going Invaders Zim.
That's a classic.
I'm gonna go second then. I'm gonna go SpongeBob.
Basic asshole. No.
Whoa! SpongeBob is elite. Don't come at SpongeBob. Like
It is. I'm just saying. It's a lot of people.
SpongeBob, like, did you see him cursing? You see the Chinese SpongeBob? Come on now.
Yeah, you got it.
My man,
for me, there's a lot actually.
There's a lot. There's so much.
You know what? Let me go with a classic. Let me go to an adult cartoon. I'm gonna go Family Guy. A lot of quotables in there as well. as well as funny ass moments, which a lot of them are very adult rated, but hey, it still qualifies as a cartoon. So that's what I'm going to go with.
It's a good pick. It's a good pick.
Watch it say. Is your video showing up for you?
All right.
No, black.
And a few, because this person is trying to contact me, and it's really important I get back to them.
Oh, okay, gotcha. That's fine.
So I just shot him a text.
Gotcha. Okay, so I picked Family Guy.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
I'm gonna pick the first cartoon I ever got wet to. I'm gonna go with Futurama.
Not Leela.
Yeah. All right.
Wait, to Leela or the Asian girl?
It was. Ooh.
He said Death by Snoo Snoo? That's wild. He said Death by Snoo Snoo. That's crazy.
That's wild. For my second, I'm gonna go.
1 second. 1 second. 1 second.
You need a second? Okay.
He said 1 second.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm gonna go SpongeBob. Oh, no, I went SpongeBob with my first pick. I'm gonna go Scooby Doo with my second pick.
Ooh, I like that. Okay, Don got the classics out.
Don got the classics out for real.
George, you know the draft that we have where we have cartoon shows that we masturbated to. That's next week. That's not this week.
Sorry, I'm a little excited.
I bet you did, but no, you'll take care of it after.
Oh my
with the
god!
sock. Okay, so for me, I'm gonna go with the Boondocks, Adult Swim show, crazy ass fight scenes, funny ass scenes. Tom Dubois with the classic Usher "Let It Burn" scene in the dance in the rain. Very good classic for me. I'm gonna go with the Boondocks.
Homies.
Do the homie.
The
Classic. Yeah, Riley, Huey, one of my favorite two brothers to watch. So I'm gonna go with them.
Nice. Let's go back.
Well, our last draft pick in the draft, I'm gonna go with Demon Slayer.
Ooh, Demon Slayer, go anime. Okay.
Okay.
It's considered a cartoon.
Well, anime cartoon. Well, don't ask Wally because I feel like he might be offended with that question.
Let me go back then. I will go with.
Ooh, I got the best last one. We good.
I will go with. Damn. I will go with one that I think is silly.
You can't say hentai. Sorry.
Nah, not hentai. Not this time. I will go with one it's really forgotten about, but I enjoyed it personally, and it didn't have a long runtime. But it was just one of them stupid shows that I enjoyed as a kid. I will go with The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
What?
Ooh, decent pick.
I like that pick. Jamaica and Grim Reaper is crazy.
Yeah.
Who we got, John?
It was real because I didn't put my mouth on the mic.
Right.
I feel like I've been so
Conservative.
Yeah, I mean, not conservative, but like I'd say so childlike with my first two picks.
Those are the cartoon shows.
Yeah, I know, but
you've been basic. That's what you've been doing.
Woo! Let's not throw around words like basic now. All right, because we're gonna put a staple in something that should have been almost a first round pick. All right, but was passed and is taken in round 3. I'm gonna go The Simpsons. All right, more adult. All right,
it's a staple in Ball Central editing as well. Yoink! That's what you find my interceptions. John knows.
That's what I'm saying.
Good pick.
So I'm next, and then George is going to round it off.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry, Aisha. We're on our last round. Our bad. We apologize. Okay. For me to finish it off, I know George's gonna be mad when I say this because he's gonna be upset he didn't think of it himself. For this last round, we're gonna go to a team of heroes who live in a building shaped like the letter T. Robin, Starfire, Raven, Beast Boy, Cyborg. We're gonna go with the Teen Titans.
Titans?
Not Teen Titans Go. We're gonna go Teen Titans finale. We're gonna go Teen Titans actual show. That's my last round pick. Very classic.
Good pick.
Action, drama, sadness at the end. Good combo. Should have got more seasons than a movie, but it is what it is.
That's a great pick. That is
Good pick. It was great watching growing up.
with my honorable mention. You triggered something in my brain that gave me something similar of a Jimmy Neutron brain blast. Okay? I want you to understand that.
Orgasm.
With my honorable mention, my pick will be the one and only 1, 2, 3, 4
They might got hella lip.
iconic team of my childhood.
Are they kids?
Yes, it is the Kids Next Door.
Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
If you didn't watch Kids Next Door, I apologize for your loss.
It was an amazing show. I'll give you that. It was a great pick. It's a great pick. But see, once I try something, I like to extend upon it. All right. And as we picked, The Simpsons in the last round, I'm gonna pick an underdog that should have been named. All right. That I think is a great show. All right. And I'm gonna go South Park. All right. As my honorable mention. So that's what's up.
I have not seen a full episode of South Park.
I think
that's good.
Each pick John has picked is like still ongoing.
Yeah.
Right?
SpongeBob is still ongoing.
Yep.
Simpsons,
Franchise.
South Park. It's okay. Well established. Okay.
Yeah.
I know what it is. There are no underdogs in here.
For me,
all classic.
This one's on Netflix. I don't think a lot of people know about this one. BoJack Horseman,
Really?
cartoon show. It's not the natural funny haha cartoon, but it's a lot about other things like how to deal with your emotions, therapy, and stuff like that. Basically, how a horse who's like a movie star, a TV show star, has to deal with his upbringings and how he deals with life. And I think it's a very good thing to watch if you want to change up of regular cartoons, if you want something like more personal based. So BoJack Horseman. It's a lot of emotions in the show, but hey, it's good enough to go with it.
Nice honorable mention. Nice. Going to a place. Nice.
Well, wait, George, ready? Kim Possible. I got you.
Okay.
George, Kim Possible. Shigo. Sandy Cheeks. He's going to town right now. Hold on. Leela.
Those are honestly like some awesome, great freaking. Each one of those, I have a good memory of those shows.
Mm-hmm.
George being PC as hell. Like good picks, guys.
South Park and just Cartman is just like
it's classic. It's iconic.
I haven't seen a full episode of South Park.
If I had to give you another PG version of like one of the shows that I think should still be running, it's got to be Phineas and Ferb. I really like what they did on that show, and I like the creator. I follow him on TikTok. So
Pax.
Yeah.
Dan Pavmeyer, I think, right?
Yeah, Dan Pavmeyer. He's really cool. He's really cool. So shout out to them too.
But okay, so George, last words before you head out, because I know your time is very valuable, and thank you for showing up, our intern. Very great show. Very great.
Appreciate you.
Not for only your duty as an intern, but you as an individual.
So my last words would be, it's such that Akeem, aka Glasses, couldn't be here. Shout out to him. Let me put on the glasses as I
shout out to Glasses.
Where's Glasses?
Shout out
intern. Oh my god. Intern of the year right here.
Intern of the century.
So shout out to him. I would encourage you all to go drink some cream soda, some coconut soda, because it's really good.
It is.
Wrap it before you tap it, and really think about life and how much you can conquer everything with just the right mindset.
Hey,
bro, thanks, bro. What a great
that's
way
our intern. Team, shout out Team No Snoozing.
Team in the building, of course. Shout out Eighth.
Shout out Mr. Eighth.
And him all his music, because he's that guy.
He's that guy.
Yeah, y'all gonna freaking be like, damn. And listen to his music in the beginning, and I'm here, but they all sleep. They're not even worried about it. So he's
bad. Hey,
that's what's up.
Last words going through. John, last words for us before I head out.
No, not really. I'm chilling. Having a pretty good week. Glad to be on. George, I'm glad you're on, bro. It was a great draft. We should definitely keep it a thing. Definitely got to add more podcasts to these drafts. I think they've been cool. I think they're fun. They make you think outside the box. So.
Good idea, us.
When I put my mouth on the mic.
Right. Wait, how far can you go in the mic?
Pause.
That right there.
What can that mouth do, sir?
And I did pause, but got you. Quiet it down. All right. So you got any last words?
What can that mouth do? Sorry. So for me, hey, a good addition for us with the drafts. It's always good to have a lot of special guests on, whether it's our interns, our friends that we know from college, etc., etc. George got the big ass veins going on. Damn, it's like an intersection.
No, but focus. We're getting back to reality.
Back to sorry. Hey. Okay, so like I said, it's always good to have hosts on, whether it's our interns, our friends who we know from CAS, and etc., etc. Hey, Baller Central, week by week consistency. Shout out to everyone involved, the team, John, Akeem, Elijah, our very good intern who's getting paid nothing to do this. So intern George.
Sorry about that.
John's in charge of our account system, so blame him.
Whoa! Let's not just throw people under the bus here.
It is your fault. Okay.
Don't worry about it.
And also our other host, who's a part of Team No Snoozing, along with Mr. George Guerrero, Mr. Waleed. So shout out to him as well.
Shout out to him.
So with that being said, Baller Central YouTube channel / audio and other stuff is on down below. YouTube, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor every Wednesday at noon. And with that being said, we are out.